Welcome to the show where stories unfold.
Let's go.
People doing big things, breaking the mold. They're changing the game, making waves every day.
Big move.
Shining bright with the work that is right.
Shine on.
This is breaking the silence with Nicky
Nicky in the building.
Unleash your inner voice and make some
Turn
noise.
up. Welcome to the Breaking the Silence podcast with Arthur, Nicky, Nicole. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell your cousin, tell your friend, tell your neighbor to come over here and break the silence with Arthur, Nicky, Nicole. Welcome to another powerful episode. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the conversation.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I just decided to go live for a second and, uplift some people. Today was a day for me, y'all. My mouth, I woke up this morning, my mouth was swollen, like swollen, like on this side. And it was hurting so bad. So today started off as kind of a bad day, but we have to realize that if we woke up this morning, if we're breathing, then it's a good day. No matter what you're going through, no matter what's going on in your life, if you woke up today, it was a good day. And it's just that simple. And when we start looking at life that way, then you know what? We can live life a whole lot better if we think of it that way. But anyway, so I just wanted to tap in with y'all to talk about, are you letting fear write your schedule? Y'all, for so long, fear wrote my schedule. I'm not going to lie about it. I was scared to step out on anything. Like, I was like, what are they going to say about me? What if I do this and this, that? But you know what? Sometimes you have to just take the steps and worry about everything else later. And I just let fear, I've said this so many times, fear was wearing my clothes, fear was wearing my shoes, fear was wearing my underwear. Fear was just really attached to me to the point where fear knew my every move. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start looking at life differently when it comes down to getting to the places that we want to go in our lives. We're going to have to start shaking off some of that fear, shaking off some of that anxiety, because life really is too short. Like, people be here today, y'all, and gone tomorrow. Like, that's just real. Here today and gone tomorrow. And we don't understand the impact of our life sometimes. And we have to start just stepping out on faith, taking a risk. Because what if you believed in yourself today? What if you believed in yourself today and said, I know I can do this, and I'm going to do it. Be like Nike, y'all, and just do it. But let me give you a scenario. Okay, so scenario. It's 6 a.m. Your alarm is going off, right? My alarm go off at like 7:15 every morning, y'all, and I be just giving the lay down. And I'm just keep it real. And you hit that snooze button. You hit that snooze button because that bed get to feeling so good. It's warm, and you like, I'm not ready to get up, right? You hit it like not one time, but you hit it 3 times. You lie in that bed thinking, I should get up and go for a run, or I should finally schedule that meeting, or I should pitch that idea to my manager today that I've been thinking about for so long. But you don't, right? But why? Not because you're lazy, not because you don't care, but because you let fear make that first decision of your day for you. Fear whispered and said, what if you fail? Then fear suggested, you're not ready yet. Then fear decided, let's just wait a little bit longer. And just like that, fear started writing your schedule for the day, right? Just like that. We often let fear, take control of our lives. And sometimes it acts as a panic attack because before a speech, or maybe you're trying to do a speech, or maybe you're trying to get on the stage and you're afraid before a performance if you're an artist. But fear is so much subtle than that, right? Fear shows up as procrastination. Fear shows up in disguise as busyness. Fear even borrows the voice of logic, saying things like, now, now is not the right time. Let me get a little more experience first. What if people laugh at me? And while we're busy reorganizing our to-do list and checking emails, or we didn't need to, life around us is happening, right? Without us. Life is just going right along without us. But the scary part about everything is, if you don't write your own schedule, fear will. So how do we take the pen back? How do we take the pen back? How do we stop letting fear write our schedule? I'm gonna give y'all 3 tips. 3. You first have to identify the fear behind the delay. Okay, let me give you an example. Procrastination is a symptom, right? Fear is the disease. Let me say that one more time. Procrastination is a symptom. Fear is the disease. So you got to ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen if I do this? What fear is underneath my avoidance? Maybe it's the fear of failure. Maybe it's the fear of looking stupid. We all been there. Maybe it's the fear of success and the responsibility that comes with it. But the moment you name it, you shrink it. The moment you name it, you shrink it. Fear thrives in our lives in ways unimaginable. It thrives in the shadows, and you have to shine a light on it so it can lose its power. Think of one, I'm going to give you an exercise, right? Think of one task you've avoided for over a week. Okay? Write it down. Write down what you're afraid of if you actually did it. Now ask yourself, is that fear rational? 2, schedule courage, not comfort. Your calendar is your compass in your life, right? So what's on it? Do you have meetings set up? Do you have errands? Maybe, it's gym time. Maybe it's writing time. If you're author, maybe it's studio time if you're artist. But where is your courage on that list? If you want to grow, you need to schedule things that scare you. That makes sense? Block out some time. Block out like 30 minutes of your day to write that proposal. Schedule a call with somebody who intimidates you in a good way, though. In a good way. Book an open mic slot because you're scared to get up there in front of those folks. Book an open mic slot. Submit that job application. Hit the publish button on a video that you've been wanting to publish for a long time. Hit it. Do it today. But see, the difference between growth and stagnation, one is intentional. Don't wait for the courage to feel, comfortable. Just schedule it anyway. When you see a scary task in your day, say this out loud. Say this out loud with me now. This means I'm about to grow. Say this loud one more time. This means I'm about to grow. Last one. Set a fear-free Friday. a fear-free Friday. Make it like make a fearless habit, right? Every Friday, every single Friday, whatever day works for you though. Set a small challenge for yourself, something you would usually avoid, but deep down you wouldn't do or you want to do. Okay. Let me give you some examples of that. Ask for feedback. A lot of us don't like asking for help. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot because pride stops us from asking for help. Publish a post that shows your real opinions. A lot of us, walk around wearing masks and we don't really want people to see our real selves because we think people won't like our real selves. Reach out to someone you admire. Never know how that's going to go. And over time, your brain learns what? Fear doesn't kill me. In fact, it often leads to our breakthroughs. Now, this ritual may rewire your relationships with fear from avoidance to action. If you have to, keep a journal. I keep a journal, y'all. I keep a journal. Track everything that scares you. Everything that scares you, what you've done, and the results. And you will start building that evidence that fear does not own you. You own fear. Now, let me ask you again before I leave. Are you letting fear write your schedule? If you are, today is the day you take the pen back. Because courage isn't a lightning bolt, right? It's a muscle. It's a choice. And every choice you make today is shaping the life you have for tomorrow. So when that alarm goes off in the morning, don't snooze your dreams. Stand up, show up, and write your schedule like someone who knows fear is loud, but you are louder. So I hope that this moment of motivation has allowed you to think about your life. It allows you to step out of your comfort zone. And it allows you to truly be who you are and know who you are and step into that person that you were created to be. And start using your 24 hours to be better than you were yesterday. Everybody has bad days. I include me. I have bad days. But I get up and do it anyway. Today I wasn't feeling well. Mouth was swollen. And I was like, oh, I want to go live. Still made it happen, right? So don't sleep on your dreams. Don't snooze on your dreams. Wake up tomorrow feeling better than you felt today. And just do it anyway. So, y'all stay inspired. Y'all stay strong. Lift your head up even in the chaos. Because we all go through things. But at the end of the day, God got our back. And he knows what's best for us. So, until next time, let's rise together. Let's win together. Let's heal together. Let's do it together. And know that we got this. Later. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Breaking the Silence. Check out this fire outro by Maestro the Lyricist.
Better days, slowly but surely it's a better space that'll waste my mind, so I meditate till I levitate, I elevate, but I learn not to hesitate no more, keep moving forward, chase my goals and focus more towards it, hate the lows but I need those to flourish, place my goals in front, that's what's important. So I ask myself what inspires me, breaking out of my shell, feeling your shot quiet me, and now I'm breaking the silence like I'm Nick in the cold, let's go. Promise you gon' see better days. Gotta keep going till you see them. Promise you gon' see better days. You gotta keep going till you see them.